I haven't cammed up in a bit, and that's been partially on my fault. I haven't had a moment to really like sit down and discuss how I feel about where the Eagles stand right now, and how I feel about their latest moves and trades and what have you. I'm just very fortunate and happy to see where they're at currently. I know a lot of people aren't happy with this offseason as far as what Howie Roseman has done or what he hasn't done. But let's be real here. With the new offensive coordinator coming in, did you really expect him to pull the trigger on massive decisions like trading away top talented receivers or, going after other offensive linemen, wide receiver 3 being up in the air as well, there were things that he had to focus on, and the biggest thing he focused on was making sure that defensive front was as intact as it could be. And Jalen Carter is eventually going to get his deal, don't get me wrong, but Jordan Davis is here still. We still got Jalen Hunt, Moro Ojomo, all ready to go. Brandon Graham has already said he's suiting up for one more run for another ring and on a Cinderella story like he could have done it a year prior, but, here we are where he's still coming back, which is great. Zach Bond is still here. We lost to Kobe Dean, but we got Jahad Campbell coming right up, and we made one signing at linebacker. We've let go of Reed Blankenship in favor of re-signing Marcus Epps, and we just got a new safety as well. And we just also traded away Sidney Brown for some moving up in the draft. 2 picks we swapped with the Falcons to get a better position. So, yeah, I mean, you top all of that with, in my opinion, the cream of the crop, the best decision that he's made thus far. Not just getting back Calcaterra and getting depth at tight end. He signed 2 tight ends, but he's brought back Dallas Goedert. He's keeping the offense intact completely while also adding on to it with a guy like Hollywood Brown. I can't complain because it's not like this team needed a whole lot in order to be successful. They have the talent. The coaching was the problem. And it led to problems in the locker room with their mentality and their morale. They just had to continue to buy in and sink into an offense that just was literally playing with one hand tied behind their back. They were at a disadvantage constantly last year. And that's solely due in part to Kevin Patullo and his inept offensive play calling and the style of play that we were running. It's as simple as that. And now you got a guy like Sean Mannion who, you could talk all you want about his limited coaching experience and first-time play caller once again for the 3rd time in 5 years. 4th time technically if you consider Shane Steichen as well, right? Like Shane Steichen was also a first-time play caller, and we had huge success offensively with him, right? Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley have done nothing but praise the new offensive coordinator and his vision for this offense. And when you look deep into Green Bay Packers, the LA Rams, where he comes from, the Minnesota Vikings, where he comes from, right? That style of offense that utilizes every offensive power that they can between all 3 wide receivers, all 3 top guys, the tight ends, the running backs, moving the quarterback around if he's mobile, doing a lot of things that in this Nick Sirianni era we haven't done because our offense has always been so bland and so repetitive and predictable. That gets me excited, and making sure that the defense outside of one main area, which is the safety position, is still completely fine. We also got Reek Woolen, we've solidified the number 2 corner. We've kept our pass rushers. Linebackers are still strong. We've kept our O-line as long as they can get healthy again. We still got that intact. We got one of the best running backs in the game. We got one of the best number 1 and 2 wide receivers in the game with a really speedy number 3 and one of the most talented leaders at the quarterback position. I could not be happier with where this team is at depth-wise. We just need to see it all come together, and that's where I'm at. I'm not going to hype up or spark rumor or talk about all the rumors in the world, because that's just not me. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm truly excited at what the Eagles are, how talented they are, how motivated they appear to be, and I'm really looking forward to how this draft goes, how the schedule looks up. The rest of the free agency going into OTAs, training camp. I have a lot of good feelings about this team. And I know everybody's saying those praises last year about, oh man, we'll run it back. Like, that team could have, but we all know what held it back. And now we're in a different position with, in my opinion, an even better roster. So, and we haven't even hit the draft yet. So let's all just settle down, take this, let it sink in, enjoy the offseason. The Phillies start up in less than a week, so that's really fun. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Fly Eagles fly.